I want to do this series called Origin of Words. Many of you have already emailed me and said you'd be interested in that. So I want to make short videos on the origin of words. Now, what if I told you that the English word bad, B-A-D, actually is a Hebrew word? You know, in the Bible, there's a lot of Hebrew and Greek words that we get our English words from. Did you know that? For instance, do you know that the word N-A-S-A, NASA? NASA tells you that there's a meaning behind that word, what it stands for. But what they won't tell you is that they actually got that word out of the Bible. And I will make a video about that, but not today. I actually want to make the video today about the Hebrew word bad. Now, what if I told you that the first mention of this Hebrew word bad, it's in Genesis chapter 2, and it's in verse 18. What if I told you that the Hebrew word bad, what if I told you God said this in the Bible? God says, "It is not good for the man to be bad. I will make him a helper, someone fit for him." Would you say, wait a minute, that's strange. The Bible doesn't say it's not good for the man to be bad. It says it's not good for the man to be alone, doesn't it? We'll check it out. Genesis chapter 2. Verse 18. Then the Lord God said, "It is not good that the man," or in Hebrew, ha-adam, the man, "it is not good that the man should be alone. I will make him a helper, fit for him." Fit for him, a helper. It's not good for the man to be alone. If I go to Psalm 83:18, when I was a Jehovah's Witness, this was a verse that we always quoted to people to let them know that we represented, as a religious group, we represented the Most High God. Psalm 83:18, that they may know that you alone, whose name is Yotevavhe, Yahweh, or what in English they say Jehovah, you alone are the Most High, the Elyon, over all the earth. That people may know that you alone, alone is spelled in Hebrew B-A-D. Now that's one of the mentions of it here in the Bible is Psalm 83:18, but the first mention of it is in Genesis chapter 2, verse 18. Interesting, both of verse 18, I just saw that. It's not good that the man should be B-A-D, bad. It's not good that the man should be bad. And bad is, in Hebrew, it would be pronounced bad. It is alone. It means separation, apart, or by oneself. Alone, separation, apart, or by oneself. God doesn't want you to be alone, by yourself, separate from everybody. He wants you to have a helper that is fit for you so that you are never alone. Now listen, you guys, I battle loneliness all the time. So we're saying that we get the English word bad from the Hebrew word bad, which means alone. See, in English, they try to tell you that the word bad, the etymology of the word bad comes from now this isn't even confirmed. There's people that say we think it might come from, maybe it's from this old English word bedel, which means an effeminate man, which means a man that's feminine. right? That's where they think it might come from, that, but they're just not sure. Well, I'm going to tell you where it comes from. It comes from the Hebrew word B-A-D, bad, and it means to be alone. And God said it's not good for the man to be bad. So let's make him a helper. Let's make him somebody that's fit or suited for him, right? Someone that could be joined together with him, evenly joined together as one, right? And that's what God did for you. He joined himself together with you. The one who is joined together with the Lord is one spirit with him. 1 Corinthians 6:17 says that. The reason I keep doing this with my fingers is it makes the number 11. Because the number 11 in English is the only English number in the numerical system where it looks like two numbers, but yet when you join the two numbers that completely perfectly reflect each other, they're identical, they're equally yoked together, evenly yoked together, joined together as one. 11 looks like two numbers, yet it is one number. And they are perfectly fit for each other. Do you understand that? So that's what God has done for you. He did it for Adam. It's not good for the man to be alone. It's not good for the man to be bad. So let's make him a helper. Somebody is fit for him. So I battle loneliness. I do. I just, on January 29th, it was my 50th birthday. Do you know, not one, and I'm not saying I'm upset about this or crying, but do you know, not one of my family members, nobody in my family texted me on my birthday or called me or anything and said, hey, happy 50th. You think that turning 50 would be something that's huge, but nobody did. And you know, I spent my 50th birthday alone. I spent it bad, B-A-D, alone. But really, I wasn't alone. I want to tell you, I chose that I'm going to spend this day 50 years old when I turn 50, and I'm going to spend it just with me and the Lord. And that's what I did. I just wanted it with me and the Lord. And I'm going to tell you, it was one of the most peaceful, best days of my life. So content the whole day. I didn't go out, have fun, do all this stuff. No, it was just me and the Lord, and I was communicating all day with the Lord. It was just me and the Lord. And I wasn't bad, or I wasn't alone. He was with me. And I want to tell you, you guys, that is the only way to battle loneliness. If you don't have anybody, your family left you, your friends, your wife, your husband, spouse, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever it is, and you're like, man, I'm all alone. Maybe you feel like you deserve to be alone. I deserve it anyway. Well, guess what? God does for you what you don't deserve. He pours out his grace upon you, and he gives you freely his spirit. And let me tell you, when you have the Spirit with you, the comforter, the helper inside of you, living inside of you, that Spirit does not abandon you. That Spirit doesn't get scared off if you do something wrong, if you're thinking wrong, maybe you're doubting that day. You don't scare away the Spirit of God. That Spirit is joined as one with your spirit, and you can communicate all day, every day. You can pray in the Spirit, you can speak in your English, you can speak in whatever language you do, and that Spirit is hearing you, and that Spirit is comforting you and helping you, even if your emotions say otherwise. Your emotions might feel and seem like facts, but those emotions are not the truth, right? My emotions could have got to me on my birthday. I could have got all bent out of shape and upset and crying because nobody wished me a happy birthday, nobody from my family. Nobody even knows I turned 50. No, you know what? It was me and God. Me and God, and it was an amazing day. And I'm telling you, you can get abandoned by people, you can feel alone, you can have everybody leave you in your life, but when you have the Lord, there is nothing greater than that, my friends. There is nothing greater than that. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this message. It is not good for the man. It is not good for the woman. It is not good to be bad or alone. Well, you're not alone. You have someone, and that someone will never leave you, will never abandon you, will never, ever, ever give up on you, and will never make you be alone. That one is the comforter, the helper, and that comforter and helper is joined together as one spirit with your spirit. So remember that. I love you guys. God bless you. I hope you like this message, and we'll do it again in the next video.